Oh my dear God, 나를 데려가 아름다웠던 시작점에 서툰 증오와 뒤틀림 속에 survive, survive. Oh,
Guiding me up. 모든 빛이 잠들지 못하게
큰 숨을 몰아쉬고 find a fight, let's find a fight with us. Clean me up. 얼룩인을 삼키지 못하게 간절한 외침으로 fight for justice. Rise up, we build a barrier, fight me. Yes, I'm a warrior, fight me. Justice makes me
내고 당겨 긴장해 attention 끌어올려 rising emotion 멈추지 않아 날 지킬 sunray show me what I'm looking for 고통에 몸부림치지만 그럼에도 나를 밀어 느껴져 my vital rhythm 용기를 가득 머금고 내 갈 길을 활짝 열어 my heart is beating like an eagle.
We build the barrier, fight me. Yes, I'm a warrior, fight me. Justice makes me Justice makes me Justice makes me alive. 다 몰아붙여가둬도 이상의 죄는 없어. 반복될 순 없으니. Justice makes me Justice makes me Justice makes me alive. 하위틈에 피어난 붉게 타올라 운명을 바꿀 brain night. 아직 나는 작지만 어설프지 않아. 이겨내야 하니까 One by world 불씨가 되어라. 번지는 바람과 끝없이 girl, go join this game.
Yeah, yeah. 달려고지로 내가 원했던 곳으로 당겨 full throttle in this moment unstoppable. Game changer 이 판을 갖고 놀기로 too dangerous but never mind I can handle it.
Harder, deeper, faster, try 더욱더 즐겨, oh savor.
I'm starting in the fury.
Got my fury. 느껴보는 high. Let everything be high. Yeah. 빛이 환상에 꼬리를 흔든다. 가치로니 뒤를 따라오는다. 나란히 놓지 못한 후회들을 털어내듯이. Harder, deeper, faster, right, 더욱더 즐겨, oh savor. I'm starting with you. Got my two wings.
Rosters are set, players are ready. Here we go, a little EASHL action, club style here on EA Sports. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Toronto Queens start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Moves it quickly over to Assels. An easy pass saved by Wagner. Here inside the offensive end takes the feed from along the boards. Quick pass to Bitten. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Oh, stops it in the glove. Great reflexes there. Moves it to Sajin. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Well, that's an impressive hit early in the game here, James. You know what that says to me? Engagement. It says, I am engaged. I want to dictate the pace of play of this game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Strackus won the draw inside the neutral zone. Hard hit sends her down to the ice and frees the puck. Passes it to Yeager. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Strackus going off for boarding.
Well, the game is so intense and competitive, sometimes you can get way too aggressive along the boards. And that minor, it's going to be a boarding call.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Well, no score in this game, and the power play hopping the boards for their first opportunity. You know they're going to want to attack the net and really dictate the pace of play. If they can convert on this one, you know the momentum will certainly switch hands.
Denies him with the save. Moves around along the half wall. Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. They really need to clear it here. And they clear the zone and avoid the danger. Quick pass across to Sajin. Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Powers. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big save in front.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Milwaukee's got the puck. Scores!
Well, this is an energy goal here, James. I love that it was the will that led to the skill. I mean, the battle, the compete to win the loose puck, and then to take it to the net and get the tally. And you can see the electricity on the bench after she scored that one.
The Toe Drag Queen strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Jaeger's got the puck, and here he comes. Shot! Scores! Well, he called his shot on that one.
Yeah, so confident, right, James? And you have to be when you're on a penalty shot. You got to know what you're doing. You can't be indecisive, and you got to bury it. Well executed.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Milwaukee's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And off the face-off, they take possession. With possession along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Odin. And he shuts the door again. Tiptoes around the poke check. Butt's got it against the boards. Can't keep a hold of it. Tries to feed it over to Assels. And that's picked up by Butt. Oh, did you hear that? That was a car crash out there.
Nothing better than an early hit in a game to dictate the pace, and she uses her body all of it on that one.
Intercepted at center by Odin. Benton's got the puck in his own zone. Puts it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Just a great defensive read there. Puck scooped up by Odin. And now it's over to Powers. Takes control of the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. The Toe Drag Queens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. He scores! What a shot! What a pass!
There's only certain players that can pull this off, James, and he is one of them. You know that puck is coming to him all the time, but somehow he manages to still get it off.
Milwaukee's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. The Toe Drag Queens get a hold of the draw. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Shot! And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Toe Drag Queens just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Shuts him down. And will play on as that goes off the outside of the post. Oh, and that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. He grabs the puck here at the point. Carries it across the line. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Milwaukee's got the puck along the boards. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Milwaukee's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. The Toe Drag Queens get a hold of the puck off the draw. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. There's a solid collision. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Toe Drag Queens don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box.
It's going to be 2-minute minor for boarding here. It's a real physical hit along the wall. You know that he doesn't like it. He's going to argue with the official. But nonetheless, it's going to be the call.
Pittsburgh's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Solid body contact. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage.
James, this power play has not been effective at all, and you can see they're 200 feet from the zone. They have to find a way to have some urgency, gain some speed to the neutral zone so they can get in and get set up.
Odin's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes it along the wall by puck. Here's a short pass to Straka. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end.
Jagger is almost ready to get back on the ice.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. Shot! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Because we are young, young, so 19. Because we are young, young, young. Up in the
Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Here we go. Period number 2 is underway, where it is too much to not enough here. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Pittsburgh's getting blown out in this one, James, but they got to find some kind of light. There's still 40 minutes left to play here. A lot of game, a lot of runway, but you can't look too far down the road. It's going to be shifts, staying present, and making sure that you're first on the puck. Someone's got to ignite the fire, but it needs to start now.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Well, you can certainly sense the frustration. I mean, they're getting blown out in this game, and he deploys that hit. You can see it in the body language right now by the entire bench. They're extremely frustrated.
The Toe-Drag Queens continue to lead big here in this second period. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night, the other not so much. Milwaukee's won the draw, and they'll go to work. From the opposite point. Big time clock on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes.
He's got a step. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of...
He's got a breakaway. Doesn't get the shot off. I'm not sure what happened there, Cheryl.
Me neither, James. I mean, I was a defender. I was never up ice like that. No. And all kidding aside, though, I think there's just a ton of pressure. He's looking over his shoulder, seeing how much time he has, and just flubs it.
Milwaukee's won the faceoff. Lets it fly. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Straka's going to play it against the half wall. On the tip. Oh, and a great save by Lehman.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Good hit on the play. The 360 with the puck. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Milwaukee's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Assels wins the draw, and her squad will start off on the attack. Puck battle along the boards. Pittsburgh's gained possession.
Juice is getting booed every time he steps on the ice, and that's a result of injuring the hometown player, and the crowd's not going to let him forget it.
Oh, and he misfires on that. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Skates to the crease, and he elects to explore his options. Picked off by Sajin. Dished on over to Powers. Here's a chance. Save made by the goalie.
Wagner's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Here he is, he's close. Oh, that's off the blocker. What a stop by Wagner.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Juice works the puck in his own zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what a hit. What's that old saying about... Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. Lehman's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent. Straka's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Powers takes it into the offensive zone. From off the boards, takes the feed inside the zone.
Jagger's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here's a shot, and that's blocked from someone in front. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle.
Pittsburgh's had a tough time finding any momentum in this game. They're beaten in all areas of the ice, and you certainly don't want to look at the analytics in this one. The only good part, they have some time left to claw their way back in.
Oh, a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Slides it diagonally to Odin. The Toe Drag Queens played along the wing. Rocks them. They've got numbers here. Takes a shot, and it goes off the stick. Lehman's going to hang on for a whistle.
Jagger's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
Milwaukee's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Moves it over to Powers. Handles a pass from the right wing. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. And let's see what the call is. Juice called for tripping.
Now, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
They can't get frustrated, but they have to look for the weak side for that one-timer.
The Toe Drag Queens take possession off the faceoff. Big stop right there. Picked up along the boards by Odin. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, one, two, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The boys are off to the box. Interference the call.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
shot. 12 seconds, and he makes the save. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission, because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Milwaukee's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Feeds it over! And he's got that one. Quick feed down low. Oh, what a hit! She just played whack-a-mole.
Coaches always talk about pushing your opponent to a quadrant on the ice. Well, this is pushing to a small space right along the boards, lining up and finishing it off. She executes it perfectly. But penalty is almost expired.
And it's a quick pass to Assels.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Toe Drag Queens have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Oh, my! You can feel that from here!
Well, that has to hurt. He's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
The Toe Drag Queens will play it from the defensive zone. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back, James. Wagner's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Lots of time left in this period, and the ice has been tilted to this point. 3-0 is where we sit right now. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Wrist swung.
Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that? I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save. Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
The boys start with the puck in their own end. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Moves it quickly over to Lee. Puck dumped in. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. The Toe Drag Queens offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Assels wins the draw, and they'll go to work here in the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Absolute stars! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid of putting the puck to the net, and of course retrieve it. Well, she wastes no time with this one-timer, James. She doesn't have a lot of room when she's net front in that low slot area. When she makes herself available, she's set up and she puts it home.
The Toe Drag Queens probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Tries to the crease, denies him.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Juice. Works it across to Straka. Fires it. Handles that one. And that play's neutralized. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Powers off to the box. Interference the call.
Sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck. And when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
Gains the zone through center. And that's offside, stopping the play. Jager's going off for roughing.
Well, the whistle's just about to be blown, and the official is saying, hey, cool it here, and he doesn't, and as a result, he's going to the box for roughing.
And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 power play set to go.
What an opportunity, a long 5-on-3 here, and this can turn the momentum, switch the entire game in their favor. You have to find a way to execute.
Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Oh, another quick stop.
Assos has multiple points in this game right now, and we're still counting here, James. Just feel like she's feeling it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just easy when the puck's on your stick, or it feels that way. She's embracing it tonight, and she's making things happen.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. The Toe Drag Queens come up with a defensive zone draw. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Looking to break out here on the power play.
Milwaukee's been effective in all 3 zones. They've held play in the offensive zone. They've carried through the neutral zone, and in particular, they've been fantastic.
Power play goal!
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
Pittsburgh's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Passes it over! Grabbed along the board by Brock. Oh, a terrific hit on the play! Ho, ho!
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentional, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long.
Milwaukee's got the puck along the wall. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And the puck's booted away. Picked up along the wall by Juice. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Juice plays it along the wall. Big time hit that has some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided. And it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Takes a shot. Oh, how about that? Stepping up.
Get out the ice packs. Hey, James, that's what you got to do if you want to. been precise and decisive. I mean, when they move the puck, they move it with a purpose, James. And you can certainly tell that the practice, it's been paying off. There's a reason why the power play moves the puck around the perimeter and creates motion. They want to pull the PK outside of the middle of the ice, and when they do, they hit the bumper position perfectly, and they're able to hammer it home.
Pittsburgh's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
For the 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
He got all of that one. Breakaway! Sends it out front! He scores! The boys desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent when you know that that team is coming and they're a wave. There's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Puck picked up by Odin. Tries to get it over to Powers. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Powers will serve 2 for interference.
Up by 1 late in the 3rd period, and you take a penalty. It's got to be your PK unit and your goaltender who have to come up big.
About to drop the puck, and you sense that the power play unit's feeling the sense of urgency on this one.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
Straka's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Milwaukee's got a hold of the puck. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Here's a shot. Oh, stopped it. Got a head on that one. Angles it over to Assels. Look at this. She's short-handed on a breakaway. Oh, she got stopped. She got stopped, though. That could have been huge.
Well, every athlete wants to be an impact player, James, and when you get a grade A scoring chance late in the 3rd in a close game, you know what is on the line. She's extremely frustrated that she wasn't able to find the back of the net.
Absolutely. Sends it ahead to Buck. And now he moves it quickly to Straka. Look at this. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Odin. The boys have it against the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Odin. Nice puck check inside the attacking zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Sajin. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Milwaukee's leadership group deserves a tip of the cap the way they kept this team on point.
Well, you can see it on the bench, right? The way they were communicating every time a player came off, making sure that everyone was up. Because when you're in the moment, because you're in these tight games, it is the details that usually get you to the finish line.
sound like a fantasy. Don't worry, look up and you'll see. You're living a fairy tale. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. You're living in a fairy tale. 똑바로 걸어 수평 맞춰 밝은 느낌 따라 시선을 힘껏 높여 마치 고층 빌딩처럼 발을 벌려봐 나는 내가 특별하단 걸 알아 굳은 몸을 풀고 세상으로 You already know We all need some love 지금 너에게로 주문을 걸어 이 세상에서 제일 밝은 색깔들로 가득 채워 color you Love yourself 이 침묵을 깨보자 경적 소리에 문을 열고 나가자 We all need some love 하늘의 색은 sky blue 내가 생각하는 대로 내 모습을 그려 목소리 높이 올려 Let's get up
잠깐 선 넘는 참견은 stop 그들이 맞아도 내 맘은 때로 다르니까 눈을 감으면 내 락이는 우주와 똑같아 이곳에선 play my
We
game
all need some love 지금 너에게로 주문을 걸어 이 세상에서 제일 밝은 색깔들로 가득 채워 color you Love yourself 이 침묵을 깨보자 경적 소리에 문을 열고 나가자 We all need some love Never stop being yourself 그 누가 뭐래도 멈추지 마 이대로 동진할 거야 눈부시게 세상에서 제일 밝은 색깔들로 가득 채워 color you Love yourself 이 침묵을 깨보자 경적 소리에 문을 열고 나가자 We all need some love Believe in who you are All love All love We all need some love 완벽히 짜여진 너만의 룰 그 안엔 한 번의 실수도 너무 큰 독인걸 이제 망설이지마 갇혀있지마 부수고 나가야 해 Break the wall Oh no 어느새 멈춰버린 time 딱 너만 빼고 바쁘게 시간이 흘러가 항상 모든 게 완벽할 수는 없어 괜찮아 넌 지금 잘하고 있어 전부 생각대로 이루어져 다 trust me oh trust me 아직 너는 일어나 해낼 수 있어 생각대로 이루어질 거야 Just trust me, oh trust me 네가 가진 모든 걸 다 떠나면 그런 걱정은 널 괴롭힐 뿐 사라져버릴 tension You don't have to worry 널 위한 주문을 걸어 빠라라바빠빠빠빠빠 You're the only one 빠라라바빠빠빠빠빠 숨이 막혀 저 멀리 사라져만 가는 내 Oh stay 땅을 울려 무너지는 이곳에 선명한 내 사인과 익숙해진 누군가 All night 더는 못 속여 달고 있어 숲을 과 햇빛을 따라가 All day all night 깊숙이 자리 잡은 그대 Break your heartbeat now Summer home in the jungle Summer home in the polar 지켜내 나의 maison Please someone fight for us Summer home in the ocean Summer home in the desert 지켜내 나의 maison Please someone fight for us
사람들은 다 하고 싶은 대로 해 진심 비운 껍데기뿐인 거왜 눈질끈 감어 기다리다가 딱 봐도 보이지 않는 미래 후회할 때는 이미 늦었단 걸 알아 너 변하기만 하면 다쳐 이상하게 닿지 이성에 닿지 마치 말라가는 네 양심과 똑같이
All night 더는 못 속여 달고 있어 먹구름 만든 그를 따라가 All day all night 깊숙이 자리 잡은 그대 Break your habit now Send my home in the jungle Send my home in the polar 지켜내 나의 maison Please someone fight for us Send my home in the ocean Send my home in the desert 지켜내 나의
Hi, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. What a treat we have in store for you tonight. The champions on the ice looking for more. It's about to go down. Puck is dropped. Let's get things going and find out if we can get a winner here. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's the chance. Quick to stop. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Grabbed along the board by Kopitar. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Takes the pass. Here's a chance. Beats the puck over. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Stretches one out to Kopitar. Unable to reach that one. New Hampshire's got it into the offensive zone. Scores! It's in the back of the net!
This is just a fantastic goal. I mean, the puck carrier knows exactly where he is on the ice, and he trusts his edge as he is baiting the defender to come and overplay. He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender. Oh, I've been there, James. That is a tough play.
The Bandits have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. And they send it right back to him. Moves the puck. He got all of that one. He scores! And someone's...
young age, you're working on small space games, and this is telltale reason why. Look at him in the low slot area here, just maneuvering, shifting his way to the backhand, and he buries it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Bandits have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Slides the puck over. Here's the chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Milwaukee's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, absolutely hammers them. Takes the puck at the point. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Shakes loose. And the puck leaves the zone. New Hampshire's got a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Bandits played along the boards and uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the back half of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Assels has it in their own end. Quick pass across to Powers. Shakes off the coverage. Uses the force on that hit. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Handles the pass. Fires it into the offensive zone. Rocks him on the play. Tries to feed it over to Powers. Takes the puck. Knocked away. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
New Hampshire's going to start with the puck in their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Answered the call on that play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. New Hampshire's playing it from the side. Feeds the puck to Kopitar. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Taken by Groot. Puck exits the zone. And he takes the feed. Quick shot! And he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. Oh, what a move! Oh, he had the answer on that one. Passes on over to Huber. Great pass from off the right side. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Takes the feed. And that's a great hits-up play by Powers. There's a hit on the play. Along the half wall with the puck. Milwaukee's got a hold of the puck now. New Hampshire's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Milwaukee's gained possession along the boards. Oh, smart heads-up read. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
The Bandits lead it here late in this first period. And they win that draw at center. Fires it on net. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
New Hampshire's had a great start to this game. They found a way to be aggressive on the puck, but most importantly, they've got an attack mentality when it comes to shooting the puck.
Powers has the puck against the half wall. Slides it diagonally to Odin. Grabs the puck. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Sends it down low. And she's knocked down to the ice and loses the puck. Wagner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
New Hampshire's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. The Bandits take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And the puck skips away after that move.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Kopitar's got it to the neutral zone. Takes it to the net. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love this.
All alone.
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
The Bandits lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Up the neutral zone now. Into the corner of the attacking area. He got all of that hit on the play. Brooks got it along the wing. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Kopitar. Powers is on the attack. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Jostling to the puck, and he loses control. New Hampshire's on the attack. Nice poke check on her part. The Toe Drag Queens gain possession along the wall. Picked off in the offensive end. Good stop by Wagner.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Look who's at it again. Another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win.
New Hampshire's got the puck against the half wall. Milwaukee's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it over to Kopitar. And punches that away with the blocker.
Clayman's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James. But it was a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Quick pass to Assels. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Past the midway mark in this period. New Hampshire's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. The Bandits win it. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Big time hit. Oh, he stepped up there.
Well, finally, someone does something, James. It's like they've been standing around watching the game in quicksand. Finally, someone does something. He sends a clear message. Hey, I'm coming at you.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. Avoids the defender. New Hampshire's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Milwaukee's got the puck in their own end. Moves by the check. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Oh, I thought that was in, and it just climbs over the net. Up the inside of the iron. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep hemmed in.
The Toe-Drag Queens play the puck from the back of the net. Levels them with the hit. Time winding down. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Bandits have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home, so managing and protect the puck is everything.
Here's a shot. Great save from in tight.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And play continues here. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
Big time stop there. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
New Hampshire's on total cruise control early in this third period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Makes the save! Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. They score! 4 straight goals, they're rolling now!
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
New Hampshire's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Makes his presence known on the ice. Shakes up. He's got a step. Scores! That's how you finish.
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
New Hampshire's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Here we go, one-man rush. Takes a shot. He scores! There's the hat trick, and let it rain, Chapeau!
Yeah, Ray Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way.
Milwaukee's won the draw in the neutral zone. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Milwaukee's got the puck against the wall. Works it across to Kopitar. Makes it look easy with the stop. Handles the puck from the left side. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. On the attack along the boards. And he loses control here. Milwaukee's got it behind the net. Routine pad save made by Wagner. Look at this pounder, they're going to go.
Well, they're going to go and run the fist, not just their mouths here. A physical engagement, trying to switch momentum for each of their teams.
Emphatic end to this one, and this crowd is on its feet.
Yeah, they're on their feet, and both teams are on their feet right now, and you can tell that there's an animosity between these two. I was kind of waiting for them to drop the mitts, and that one's going to end in a hurry with that last punch.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. Milwaukee's won the face-off deep in their own end. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. New Hampshire's got it in the neutral zone. Moves around along the half wall. Unleashes a cannon! And a great save! And it gets over to a wall! Toss it up at center. And a quick takeover, and here they come once again! Moves it along the boards! There's the save! And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense, and he's been doing it all game long.
Angles it over to Kopitar. On a great defensive play there. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
New Hampshire's got the puck against the boards. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Puck grab by Nagy. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Cap. Scores! And look who it is. He hits the hat trick, and it is time for a little gobble-gobble.
Well, looks like it's dinner time here on the ice, James. At the turkey drumsticks, they come raining down.
I can't even focus. I'm just too hungry.
I love that he's going to show up on the score sheet for this one here, James, because it's a great defensive effort with the poke check that leads to the goal. And you can certainly tell that the entire bench, including the coach, is happy with this one.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. on. New Hampshire's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Assels wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass across to Odin. And that play's broken up.
New Hampshire's been reading their opponents so well, knowing exactly what they're going to do. The scouting report has certainly worked its way into this game. They're just shutting down everything, interfering with plays, and disrupting them. And of course, it's a blowout because of it, James. They're getting the puck and they're going north.
The Bandits aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Play back underway. Oh, and a nice little move. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Powers is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
This is ugly. You're down by a bunch of goals at the end of the game, and you take another penalty, deflating. But you have to be careful not to take one that's going to cost you for the next game.
Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. New Hampshire's in now. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. That's gloved by Wagner. And he needed to make that save with time running down. And there it is. They look pretty dialed in between the pipes. Cheryl picking up that shutout.
Yeah, and it was a tough one as well. A lot of shots came his way, but really aggressive, got to the top of his crease. Excellent job.
증 오가 나 무작위 속에 target 타오른 갈증 삼켜도 위선은 다내 탓이라 해내 멀리 그친 절벽 위에 후회만 남을 선택이 돼
날카로운 말처럼 날이 손말이 상처되어 파고들어도 끊지 못하는 숨 하나도 난 알 수 없어 누구를 위해서인지 누가 좀 말해줘 tell me 피어오른 연기 속에 나 Please I don't want to scream 모두 떠난 후 다시 눈을 떠 사라져버린 흔적 Can't believe me 슬퍼하지 마라 no more no more no more 날 위해 no more no more no more
네가 본 모든 걸 잊어 아무 일 없었던 믿어 그렇게 하나둘 모두가 미쳐가
I just wanna make you scream 모두 나를 보고 scream I just wanna make you scream 달아 일을 멈추고 까마득한 밤을 유지해 다양한 책 잠들고 그냥 내가 시키는 대로
Here we go, get 'em up 뒤로 가득 제트처럼 boom up 다 준비된 카드 끝없이 그렇게 no 난 아무것도 남기지 않고 사라져
타락한 그 맘이 커질수록 자꾸만 바뀌는 mirror 차가운 안개가 널 감싸면 기억하지 못할 거야 눈 감아놨어 반복되는 trip and night I don't leave you 다시 또 네 춤을 맴돌아 Don't know why 네 앞을 막은 wall 벗어날 수 없어 You don't know 스스로 꺼내든 칼날에 넌 위험에 빠질 거야 석양이 지고 어둠이 오면 너도 알게 될 거야 이곳에 room up 시작점에 널 데려다 줄게 또다시 새로운 게임 come roll 타락한 그 맘이 커질수록 자꾸만 바뀌는 mirror 차가운 안개가 널 감싸면 기억하지 못할 거야 눈 감아놨어 반복되는 trap and night I don't leave you 몸부림치는 널 보면 웃겨 Rest on 빠져들어 rest on
Two great talents are set to go head-to-head. Buckle up. You need offense to win, and they'll look to him to help deliver some of that. Powers is one of those players that will have to deliver if they hope to win. When you got two teams that have been beefing forever, a great way to settle it is on the ice, and it's next. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. Great night for hockey, and we are officially underway. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Grima's got the puck. Oh!
just tell you, right from the onset of the game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Chicago's ready to go on the attack. Moves the puck up to Grima. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Oden. Here's a chance. Grabs him with the glove. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Puck picked up by Grima. Chicago's got it across the line. Drills him.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Milwaukee's got possession at center. Chicago's got the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Rocked him. Turned aside with the glove.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Still lots of time left in the period. We're still scoreless. Chicago's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Drills them. Assels picks up the puck. Puts it on net. Denied by the blocker. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Milwaukee's got it now. Stops that one.
You don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Penalty coming up here. Powers is being served 2 for boarding.
You know it's a physical game and you got to be aggressive, but when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the boarding called along the wall.
Chicago sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Puck clears the zone. Moves it to Grima. Chicago's moving it into the offensive end. Moves the pass in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Assels has it in the defensive end. And they manage to clear it. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. And he takes the dish. Broken up by Oden. A simple stop with the glove by Wagner. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck. And they get it down the ice.
Tries to feed it over to Assels. And here's the pass to Powers. And he's ridden off the puck. Sends it to the middle. And that's stopped.
Raymond's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. Powers has won the faceoff. Quick feed to Oden. The Two Drag Queens grab possession with the puck. Milwaukee's got a hold of it along the wall. And makes the save. Turned aside with the glove by Redmond. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Here in the late going of the frame, we've still got zeros on the board. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Assels plays the puck. Big time hit. There's a stop with the blocker by Lemon. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. reach with the poke check. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Muffs the shot attempt. Layman's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Chicago's got the win off that draw. Here's a short pass to Bitts. And now he tries to get it across to Flick. And they'll go the other way with it. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly.
Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. I don't think that he's going to like that this went in here, James. I mean, it's a one-on-one battle. He's fighting for position to find that puck, and you got to have will. You got to go up and down, do what you got to find the puck and make the save.
Milwaukee's got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
Yeah, I like the energy that they created for their bench. Even before the goal, James, they started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Well, let's see what period two has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Layman's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
With authority! Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shot denied by the goaltender. Grima's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Toe Drag Queens lead it 1-0. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And he slides it quickly to Powers. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. Now he slides it up to Powers. From point blank, scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. He does a great job of recognizing that he's not going to have much time to get this puck off, so it's a one-timer, and he's able to beat the goaltender clean.
Milwaukee's taken a 2-0 lead here in the second.
It's been a real dominant performance tonight, and they've just thrown everything at the net. I think players want to pad their stats as they've been peppering the goalie.
Takes a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Powers is not a popular player in this building,
onto the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Odin. Moves it quickly over to Powers. Feeds it to Assels. Puck moved over to Powers. Chicago's got possession here in the neutral zone. Fires it. Nice stop by Wagner. The Toe Drag Queens gain possession in their own end. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, well, the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. From point-blank range, big-time stop.
Lehman's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
More than half the period has expired, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Levels him with the hit. And he takes the pass. Here's an offensive chance. And that's turned aside by Wagner. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, that's going to be an interference call, and it's a deserved one. You can't impede the forward progress of your opponent, and that's what happens here.
Milwaukee's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Chicago's moving it along the wing. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Trying to clear, and manages to clear the zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. And there we go, icing is the call. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Loses his check and he's on the breakaway. Oh, and he missed on the breakaway.
Hard to believe you're one-on-one with the goaltender. This is a product of looking for the perfect shot. Man, it's a game of inches.
He got all of that hit. And that's deflected. Chicago's penalty killers get a hold of it. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time. And all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 2-0 is where we sit. Taken by Petrov. What a hit on the play. Milwaukee's looking to break out of their own end. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Quick pass to Grima. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
The game's all about trying to get that puck, and anytime you see your opponent with it, you want to separate, and that's exactly what happens here with that huge hit.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Chicago's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. And look at that, they answer right back.
The game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Chicago's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
Takes himself free. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Odin's lugging the puck. And here's the pass to Boyer. Milwaukee's got the puck along the wall. Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission.
Another chance here on the man advantage. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Wagner's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
너의 뒷모습을 따라만 가 그리자는 멀어지기만 해 약속할게 만날 거야 꼭 다시 지금 내 맘이 널 잡지 못해 흔들리지만 기억할게 When I fly 저기 하늘에 넘어 널 볼 수 있는 걸 약속해줘 만날 거라고 다시 아직 내 맘이 널 놓지 못해 흔들리지 마 기억할게 When I fly 저기 하늘을 넘어 널 볼 수 있는 걸 자꾸 나만 보면 안 된대 짜릿한 걸 원할 뿐인데 텅 빈 사람들 꿈속은 따분하잖아